All right, guys, it's a super early Monday morning, and yes, I am doing some streaming here with the gang here on the chat for the Avocado Show. Yes, live streaming music of all genres. Dono Boost, Poverty Cheese, Wheel of Cheese, all kinds of cheese. You know, if you're hanging out, you will find out. And then after that, I might even actually play a little bit of Portal 2. But for the stream on YouTube, I only do a lot, I separate what I pop up on the YouTube channel with music from the gameplay and stuff. But so we're going to dive right into our Dono ketchup. All right, not ketchup like mayonnaise, mustard ketchup, Dono ketchup. So we're going to start right now really quick with, let's see, Scan Visor. This is from 523. These are Dono ketchups now. From quite a list of folks that put in some music, and I never got around to it. So the first game is, or the first song is from a game called Splatoon. I think I've actually done something from Splatoon. So let's see what Scan Visor has for us. And let's copy and paste. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out so early in the morning. I know a lot of you are at work or doing your things. Don't get in trouble if you're at work, please. I know some of you are working from home and stuff, so here we go. We're doing this. Let's go. Our very first track of the morning. Let me make sure my volume is up there. I'm going to stop this really quick before I switch over. And here, boop-a-doo, get into the video streaming section. There we go. I'm feeling good now. So the first one is from Scan Visor. Let's do this. Oh, wait, cans. My AKG 240s. Truman, how do you start your day? With your AKG 240s and my Vegemite and Skippy peanut butter. Oh, but look, being a little healthy today, I have my jar of waffles. Thank you very much, Truman. All right. Stupid. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do this. This is from Scan Visor, and away we go. Oh, yes, I did start the hard drive. I just saw I started seeing red pop up in the chat. It made me nervous. Like, what? Did it crash? Was there a signal? A big yellow arrow? I mean, exclamation point? No, hard drive is started. All right, guys, here we go. All right. Nauseating horn vibe right there. That's trippy. Funny how the rhythm seems out of sync in this, huh? That's great. It works great for this. Super disjointed, yeah? But uniquely still sticks together rhythmically. Wow, this is really super trippy. Okay, good, it's straightened out. There's a lot of weirdness in the detuning phase of a lot of the arrangements. Everything is so kooky and it fits perfect. is so cool to start off the stream with something like this. So discombobulated for a Monday morning too, right? Wouldn't you agree? This is very much like a Monday morning theme, waking up out of bed, and everything seems to be just out of sync, but in a macabre way, in a weird way. It kind of pulls together and stays in its single source, if you would. Now, of course, once we get the kit in or something like that, keeping just some sensation of straight rhythm, it kind of sews together these lopsided patterns and stuff. I love, people are mentioning the horn stabs and stuff like that. That's such a retro hero hit. Somebody used the term hero, but like a hero hit, you know. One of the things that I'm really digging is there's that boop, 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 boop. You know, it's like a human sample that's being triggered in its unique pattern and stuff. But also I like how there are some things that are microtonally tuned. So I don't know what this is. This must be a boss fight, and it looks like there's a couple phases to it. But it just seems, I mean, even looking at the image, if that screenshot's, you know, true to the song or true to the boss fight, I could see how that's kind of oaky, lumpy, kind of dumpy, kind of a vibe, but yet still keeping you tense and stuff. This is great arrangement. Who's the composer on this? Mengishi. Okay. Toru. This section here gets very 007 like. Hard stop. What's this? Nope. It recycled itself. Oh, all right. There you go. Yeah, that last little section has a little bit of that harsher 007 kind of secret agent kind of vibe and the little horn stabs and stuff like that. But I guess that's what this game is all about, or at least the boss fight and what the composer Toru, I believe, thank you for getting me that, had said, is trying to elevate like a lumpiness to it, like I said, very disjointed and a lumpiness to it, to the battle and stuff. And it looks like it would be lopsided, you know, little character, big bear. Does he throw like colored goop at each other? Is that what it is that I'm looking here on the, hey, Kairu's here. Hi, Kairu. I don't know, you know, obviously not knowing the game, but it looks like it's like throwing like globs at each other. That would be kind of fun. I mean, I definitely am thinking that it'd be really super kid friendly. Maybe I ought to check it into it and play with some of the grandkids. So, yay. Okay, next up, Tanto Corazon. This is yours coming up. This is a band called The Reign of Kindo. And I don't know, I guess that is a band. Reign of Kindo. And it's called Hold Out. So let's do this for Tanto Corazon. Or tonto. If it's tonto, tonto corazon, dumb heart. Here we go. Oh, paintball war. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Bonilla, ¿cómo estás? I mean, hi, how are you? Nice. Love me some live music right now. Live performance. I prepare to touch my pen to the fiber of this page. The only ink will run dry long before I can write my final tale, given all the lies in store. I'm holding on for delight. I barrel through the good times after quoted through the strife. With every moment passing, never to return. I'm getting on in my day. I love that this has a dedicated percussion section. Sadness for the goal of better days. As long as I keep breathing, I can find my way. Little Carlos Santana vibe right there. Ooh, listen to the bass riffs. Great background vocals. A little bit of a Hotel California vibe here. I love that. I also love how the piano is just such a forward part of this track. I agree with you on that, Lisa, for sure. Oh, love that. Oh my God, come on guys, give a big fat hand. Here's the link first of all for that track right here in the chat. Guys, that was so wonderful to listen to as a live recording, albeit a video. You could tell just the human presence in the performance, like it wasn't like, you know, playing two tracks. What a great combination of instruments too. His voice, this guy has a fantastic voice. But I love the fact that, you know, at least in the shoot, in the live performance, you have the other guitar player also is picking up some of the cowbell assists or tambourine assists and stuff like that. Bass player was smoking. The drummer, I was looking at the way they were miking those kits. I noticed there was this like one Sennheiser 412, I think is what it was. That was actually the overhead on it. But I was trying to figure out, because the hi-hat was kind of snappy and nice and tight and up in the mix in front. I'm just going, is that double? Anyhow, that was just engineer boo-bah stuff that I do to myself. And I'm going, wow, check that out. But I love the fact that, like I said earlier, and what Lisa had mentioned earlier, was the fact that this was a track where the piano was front and center, kind of a Bruce Hornsby-ish kind of vibe to it, where it's present. The piano player got a lot of room to move around in between the melody, because a lot of what the melody was were half notes. You know, there were some quarter notes, but half notes kind of vibes going on. So with that happening, there's a lot of space for intricate keyboard work to live, if the producer / composer, arranger of the song allows it. It was a fully open performed track to me. So in other words, everybody knew what the chord changes were, everybody practiced and did what they did, but there was a lot of movement in all the instruments that were going on there. It wasn't sticking to a simple pattern just as a basic track for the vocalist. And the vocalist had such a smoking voice. Great sizzle to it and stuff. Real great performance. Anyhow, that link, I did put it up there. Let's go on. Anti-Human, you have a band that you want to hear called OK Goodnight. It's a progressive band. So let's see what we got here. And it's called Think Again is the name of the track. And I hope you're doing well, too. Anti-Human 09. I'm glad you made it here for your track. So, hey, Aman, how are you? And Fentul. Here we go. All right. Oh, great chords right there. Oh. Wow. That bass line. Ooh. What a great guitar tone. It's not oversaturated, punchy. Ooh, cut time right there. They dropped it. I knew they had to do that soon. That dark pad in the back. Beefy. Her voice is such a perfect complement to this kind of composition and performance. Oh, I can't get over that bass line though. Love that little turnaround right there. Okay, I don't mean to be a buzzkill and cut it in the middle of this section here, but everything that I was saying during the track, I just have to reinforce. The guitar tones are phenomenal. I mean, it is such a great sound. The kit, oddly enough, seems a little bit, back in the mix. I mean, I get it. It's percussive. It has a certain place in the tonal elements and everything that is still going to punch through. But that goes to show, for me, when I listen to it, that's because there's an emphasis on really the guitar playing and the chords. This is what I want to kind of get to. Aman, maybe you can help me with this. It seems like every single one of their chords is based on some kind of major suspension. Second, 4, 9, kind of vibe. And by leaving that voicing open in or by using that kind of voicing with the darkness and the heaviness, gives a lot of space for the vocals to happen. And that's why I love how her vocals sound in this track. I did notice that there was some pad work earlier on. I think I mentioned it. Now it seems like we're going to get into some of it. I mean, it could not be pad work. Actually, it could be a really super long delay. Oh, no, that's pad. Ooh, that chord. Well, now we're getting into some darkness. It reminds me of one of my favorite guitar players I mentioned before, a guy named Mark Bonilla. The style, the dynamics, the feeling in the guitar work. Was that it? Please don't tell me that was it. Where in the world did the piano jump out of nowhere? That was just kind of like a Lewis Cole thing that I did when I listened to this track of theirs. I forgot the name of it. Phenomenal track. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the last third of that track, piano jumped in and did an insane piano solo. But I don't know. I wasn't hearing any piano in the mix. Unless it was there and maybe just punched, kept really below the chords. But them throwing that right there out of nowhere, they had to prog up somewhere. It was like kind of prog leveling up a second. It's like saying, "Oh, look, something like that." I thought that was badass. Hey, Double A. Sorry, I noticed that you popped in. I didn't say hi to you. How are you? How's fam? Anyhow, here is the track for that last song we just saw right there. Kairu, you're up next. Kairu's in the house, everybody. Kairu's in the house. Kairu's in the house. So Kairu's in the house. Kairu's in the house. This is a game, Kirby Superstar. And let's go ahead and see what we got rolling for the Kirby Superstar session. Yay. Let me see here. It's time stamped, so I could stop at the 1 hour mark. Oof. Okay, we're good. Before I go ahead and do this song for Kairu really quick, I want to thank, and if you guys wouldn't mind joining me in thanking our mods that have been a big lifesaver to me and helping me do all kinds of techie weird things I don't know how to do. Double A for building the forum that you guys have been using, and also, just being here as a big support, as well as 1 a.m. Also Turnip, when he comes in and out too. Turnip's been not only really fun to have as a mod, but also he's the one that does all the chapters for me on the YouTube channel, on the VOD, on the Avocado Twitch YouTube channel. He's the one that does that. And did I catch everybody? I got 1 a.m. I got Turnip. I got Double A, and of course, the masterful leadership of Techie for me, and it's got everything up and running the way we see it now. It's been helping me and saves my butt all the time. Snake. So I want to thank all of you, and everybody here is in agreement. Thank you all so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, let's do this. Continuing here on the Avocado Twitch show. I like that. I like doing that, avocado. I went and saw all my grandkids yesterday. Oh, my God. I was in heaven. I was in heaven with all the grandkids. I wish I could share videos with you, but, you know, the kids are a little like, yeah, don't be putting them on the internet all the time. But still, I was avocado. That's it. I'm not even Abba Jeebs anymore. I'm avocado. So, all right, guys, here we go. This is from Kairu. Very cute and light-handed. What the hell? Why did the video pause? What the heck was that? Or why would it do that? Hang on, I'm going to refresh. That's Bunkle Biddle. I have no idea why that would have done that. Let's just try it again. I don't know what happened. Fancy little chord change there. I like how the bottom is that. That chord. Woo, tweaky. You know what this is such a great piece, as simple as it may sound. And I'm looking at the thumbnail of his Milky Way wishes, and they're going through the universe in the game or something, and you see stars. This is beautiful. This is perfect for that. Is there a little more, Kairu? Oh yeah, you said stop it at 1, so yeah, a couple more minutes. I really like that lead. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I got to yap about this a little bit. This is one of those pieces of music that really does, I believe, and if you play this game, maybe you'll agree with me. When I was younger and I was being taught by my father how to, move forward in writing music for media, full stop, all media. And which was, you are a part of the project, not a standout in the project. You are putting your creative in with what a director or whatever is wanting. Try not to be noticed, which was my dad's networking theory as well. Is just try to be there, but don't be there. This is one of those tracks that kind of fit right into that, because I could see how that could be such a fun piece of music to listen to while you're doing whatever you're doing in the game. And it's very hypnotic, and the tones that were chosen for the sequences and stuff are not buzzy. They're not in your ear. They're subdued. You know what I'm saying? It's not really in your face a lot. Of course, we're listening to it just as a piece of music and not against the game itself. But the whole, it's just kind of, it's not lo-fi. It just doesn't have a lot of buzziness to it. On top of it, as simple as this may sound, there are some really extremely creative switchbacks that are going between chord changes and some of the melodies that are happening there. So this is a really super track. See, I love this part. This is like, let's go find it, or let's go get it. Here we go. There's a great melody in there. I'm sorry, but I'm just in love with that guy's melody. I think it's so delightful. This like 4-bar turnaround kind of gives you a little space to breathe. I'm sure it's gonna go right back into it. Yeah, and it does. So that kind of gives you a little break of from the anxiety, or not the anxiety, but the jitteriness of the sequencing and stuff like that. But that melody is so catchy, so well done. Maybe 5 or 6 tracks at best. Meaning like layers. It wasn't really thick layered with stuff. And even the bass, though, what I loved about this as well is that the bass were these whole notes. You know, dong, dong. Because you know me, I love bass, and especially prog work and stuff like that. You know, whatever. But there's always room for just getting felt. Not svelte, but felt. Svelte. You get bass svelte. You know, just boom. And you can feel it, you know. Oh, that was great, Kairu. Thank you. All right, next up. I'm moving at light speed here. I got a lot to pack in before I got to do my hard stop. FG Photo. You have a game. It doesn't say what it is here, but you put the link in where it says where the ting is. But no matters. We're doing this. Kingdom by the Sea. I take it this must be from a video game, maybe? Oh, it looks like it might be anime. I'm not sure. Oh, and thank you. He says he loves my content. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. And thanks for the dono. You just bought me a cup of coffee. We do your music. We talk to you. We talk to each other here. And if you, of course, missed it, it will be on the YouTube channel if it doesn't get blocked. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like this. Wow, this is a beautiful piece. Nice little dynamics. you know. This is such a beautiful piece. It's got that ballroom tango vibe. This was an absolutely beautiful track. I loved every bit of it. I didn't want to talk over it or anything. I mean, what I had to say about it is I loved just that whole vibe that it sent in. Of course, the opening line, that dum, dun, 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 dum. You know, I was thinking of coming in like, no, where I want to say, da da dun 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 dun. It kind of felt like started going off like that. I think somebody just subbed here. I couldn't see it on my thing, but if you did, how's it? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But I love that swimminess of it, you know, that. But the thing is, what's beautiful about a piece of music like this is that it was all, except for that, what was keeping the bottom end. Don't, 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 don't. Everything was like, you know, that kind of vibe. Everything was all about the dynamics, beautiful arrangements and stuff. But what I key in is the fact that they come in and lightly let you go, and then dress you up a little bit with the beautiful full sound, the richness of the strings, and then dial it back, and then bring it into the reeds or into the, you know, that kind of back and forth pull of it. Emotionally, though, as a piece of work and music and stuff like that, I loved it. That's why I didn't want to say much over it. I'm not saying that if I say stuff over the music, I don't love it, but I also realized this was a very short track. But I'm sorry now, because ni no Kuni II OST Mankai. Okay, so was this anime? Doesn't look, or is it a game? Because it didn't say in the description, so I didn't know what I was hitting there. So, yeah, something like that. Anyhow. Let's keep going. Thank you so much. I hope you get an opportunity, because I know that he wasn't here to hear his track. I hope he gets an opportunity to hang out and see it on the YouTube channel. And by the way, guys, the video, the music I just listened to, I just popped the URL in there in the chat. All right, let's continue on. This is from Brexter. What's up, Brexter? That's a funny amount. Thank you for the dono. That's what I talk about. That's like, you know, that's like that is passion. Musing under Moonlight. No, that's not it. I'm sorry. It's a band called Hollywood Undead. Brexter. Are you there? Okay. Hollywood Undead. The name of the track is Rain. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a recorded live performance. So, let's go.
Here's a song we never played. Rain.
This might be a low-level recording.
Things and subtleties, they always stay the same. I don't mind it, I don't mind, no, I don't mind the rain. Like a widow's heart, we fall apart, never fade away, fade away.
Oh, like a child, do you know where I came from? No, I don't, but I'm singing all the same songs. I'm alone and you're looking for your anyone. Does it hurt?
So I take it this is an acoustic version?
I can feel the pain in the words that you say, hidden in the letters that were written in no name. Let me be the hands that you hold to your face, cause I'd give it all up if I could take it away. Buried in red, white, inside of some blue. Some will die too late and somebody too soon. If he could come back, we'll see what it cost him. We had to lose it all just to know that we lost one. I am just a shape in the shadow of grace. I am just a
it all back. Before the flags were forced to wave and half-mast. That was long before my heart became black. There's no way to make it change and go back. You know that some of us grow old with no home. Some of us die in a cold house with no hope. Still surrounded by the people you don't know, so don't go. Cause once it's over, the time fades your photo. How many goodbyes can fit in a lifetime? How many good lies can make it seem alright? What do you see when you look into my eyes? Or in the sky right.
You know, one of the things that I find to be really tremendous is when bands that are, you know, they're metal bands or rock bands or, you know, of the aggressive genre nature of the rock metal genres, and they do an unplugged piece of work. And to me, that's a testament to their strength and melody, if you would. And let's say in this particular song, if they were to choose out of their whole discography, they chose this particular song to do acoustic. And that's because it translates really well because the song is good. So if the song is good, whether you have all the amps up to 11 and you're just, you know, flooding the stadium with the sound, or it's intimate like this, the hook is really good. I love the chord changes in the hook. It gives you a little lift of positivity, but this does seem to be kind of a heavy lyrically, and also the vibe, that back and forth vibe in the verse. Kind of lets you sink into the messaging. I don't know a lot about the genres, and I don't want to say anything that's going to get me singed in the comments. But I don't know if this band came from the same era of the Linkin Park vibe. It's the only vibe I know to call to when I hear the spoken word. I don't want to call it rap, more like slam poetry. With these kind of chord changes and stuff, you know, I don't know if they were post that or in the same era, but yeah. And I like the string arrangements. Those had to have been written for this track if this is an acoustic version, and I like the subtleness of it.
Before you say goodnight, I could be the sun that stands beside of your bed, and I could be the voice right inside of your head. I could say goodbye and you know where I went. I just wrote a letter that'll never be sent. I don't mind, no, I don't mind, I don't mind the rain. The simple things and subtleties, they always stay the same. I don't mind it, I don't mind, no, I don't mind the rain. Like a widow's heart, we fall apart, never fade away, fade away. Fade away, as I fade away, away.
Oh, I like his voice. And I love the piano playing back here. I don't know if that's part of the original track or it's part of this arrangement, but I love it. I like that. I like the little extra that the percussionist gave, and you know, making that performance and stuff. That's the feel of it, you know. And I love seeing that. There was that one super famous percussion musician throughout the '80s. I forget his name because I lately forget things. But he'd always be in the background with the tambourine going. Oh, and it was with all the super pop stars, Peter Gabriel, and he's tremendous, but he would be very, you know, really into his playing, 100%. It wasn't any BS with his, you know, his mannerisms and stuff. I forget who he was, but he was in a lot of videos during the MTV era, and I'd love to watch him. I mean, I'd listen to a great song, but I'd love to watch him as a percussionist because he brought that kind of life to it. Anyhow, this was a great track. I liked it. I liked the chill environment of it. In the back of my head, what I mean by chill environment is I'm looking at this acoustically and wondering how this was arranged metal-wise. So I'm going to check them out a little later in the metal version and see what that's all about. Okay, next up, the kebab seller coming in. Always the kebab seller. He comes in, he knows that my time is often when he works and does whatever, so he'll parachute in, he'll drop in a song, do a little boost, secure the position, so that when I do the YouTube drop, you'll be able to see it. So Kebab Seller, thank you. And also Kebab Seller, I tried to find that song. Unfortunately, guys, if in fact you guys do a dono and you boost and I do it, there's still a chance that it gets blocked. And if it gets blocked on Twitch and it gets blocked on YouTube, I always have the backup file. So I've been working with AA on maybe trying to manage a better way instead of all the songs and tracks doubling up on what was it, Odyssey? Maybe just take the ones that I know are blocked and pop them up there. But I still always have the file, and I can always make amends somehow. But I'm trying to work on that. Maybe I'll do everything that was blocked, highlight reel and put it on what you call it as well. So, okay, so yes, I definitely want to listen to some more Undead plugged in. All right, next up here, the Kebab Seller wants Brombaer. I don't know if that's a game. So let's see what Brombaer is. Musing under Moonlight. And here we go. Okay, Dole. You guys know I'm loving this, right? I'm like melting in with this. I'm just kind of, that's why I'm not saying a lot. I'm like going. Okay, I'll stop for a second because I love this music. I've got that other channel that I've written all that music on the Sounds of Tranquility. Not as light and airy as this, with the chord changes and stuff. The stuff that I do on that channel is a lot more seductive, meditating pads and unique melodies and little lines. But what's beautiful about this and what I love what this composer's doing is he's established the chords and get us in it, and then he breathes every 4 bars. He'll change a little, just slightly, the element. We had a little bit of the recorder lead in there. The strings do this. There's a little pad underneath that remove the strings, but the pads still exist. Very seductive and very trance-oriented in the sense that it does put you in a very nice, chill, let's say, workflow meditative kind of space. And it's just very... I like how we're just kind of leaving on the same chord patterns as we're lightly letting off. That was so nice. God, that put me in such a good mood. I'm so ready to keep going.